Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out there.
And I promise you they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned, it's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger to get them going for this football game.
On third down, here's Durham. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Bulldogs offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. He just couldn't get anything started last week, sacked 9 times. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on third down. Fires to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Berry.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Makes his man miss. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Right back to it. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Churns into the pile. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and long here. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Godet. Rushes on. Got rid of it just in time.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. On the move. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's a give to Durham. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Trying to squeak through the pile. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line. The give to Caden Durham. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Right side, it's Watkins. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
In the backfield, it's Black. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Mississippi State going up tempo. Sets his feet, it's Godet. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. On the return, he's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
At the 40, there he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The give to Caden Durham. And he's brought down after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Rides to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Throws it off the RPO. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Gets the back moving. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. Grabs a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
Man, it's player accompanying him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
Long way to go on second down. Sets his feet. It's Levitt. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. On the return, it's Crosby. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running inside, it's Wilson. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down to the air.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about helping out.
Guys, LSU has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Drops back, it's Scotty. Out wide right, it's Wilson. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill?
Yeah, and just keep...
And 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Drives inside. Got some room headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way. Get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch. Confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Here's Durham. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers. been good and put one more on the lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Driven back. Mississippi State right back to the line.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's two really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man. They are on it. You can tell. Reacting to what's going on, rushing the passer, being disciplined, tackling. The most important thing is getting guys on the ground. Now they forced an advantageous
Defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Back to pass. It's Godet. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not a lot of room to make this catch. No room to bring it back. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Bulldog. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. To throw, it's Levitt. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Watkins. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The give to Caden Durham. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Motion from the wideout. The fake and wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Durham. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out out of the shotgun on third down. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage as they move into the 44. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, it's Durham. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I mean, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun. Right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in, and I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
Now he's man downfield. Touchdown, Tiger! All that will be in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw up, right? You want to come out and click it early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on there because they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. That deficit, and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking to throw, it's Godet. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
That's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play. But instead, he gives up the big safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Off play action on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Handoff, Caden Durham. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Looking downfield, it's Godet. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll pull it down and run. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Kick is in the air. Trying to get started. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Wants to throw one first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Wilson's got it. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Out wide right, it's Reynolds. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Left side is Berry. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And he's coming out of the end zone. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Toledo taking on the number 13 team, the North Texas Mean Green. And it's the Rockets, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. And on the opening drive in the second half, made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've defense as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and work.
LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Moves the pocket. It's Levin. Under pressure. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets down, and like you say, touchdown, first down again. Down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Running the red zone. It's Durham. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Caden Durham. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Now they have extended this lead, guys. Starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man on the RPO. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Hits inside. It's Wilson. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Looking for a man. It's Godet. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, they're trailing by a lot of points right now. And the problem is there's usually only one way to get back into it, and that means throwing the ball. The defense knows, and that's why they're pinning their ears back. They're dialing up blitzes. Guys are just rushing upfield, and they're finding it easier to get to the quarterback. They've got a few sacks already in this game. It's going to be even easier at this point because this offense has just dug themselves into such a big hole.
They kick it away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Comes down, it's Harris. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for
to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
They were all over it. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Keeps it himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. That's a live ball.
Yeah, and how about this defense? They've been struggling all day long. You're in a huge deficit, and you finally come up and make a play, block a kick. Maybe this creates some momentum now for your offense, and maybe they can go bail you out and make this a ball game.
Mississippi State comes out on offense to start the drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Nice move to pick up yardage. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Dropping back, it's Godet. Look out! And down he goes.
Hey, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down, like everything going the other direction.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Tries to get it himself. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Harris. Pulled down there, and they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Quick give, it's Berry. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Long way to go on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. Powers through the defender. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's a give to Durham. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Caden Durham again. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Berry. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They give it to him again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The play fake. And wings it incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Setting up the screen. Open space at the 25. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Wilson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds a crease. It's Crosby. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got it, looking for the first down. Could not make his way to the corner. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Godet. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Has to throw it away on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking for a big gain. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way, and they'll drag it down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The run inside. It's Berry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks as they get nothing on that play. We reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Breaks into the open.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Line gets set, 1st down. Running inside, it's Berry. Good, strong tackle. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.